Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your reading for April 24th, 2025. Please show me what everyone needs to know, hear, or see. Thank you. I hope you're having a beautiful week. The Hanged Man in the reverse, in the heart space. Illuminated, enlightened. No more hanging around. Impatience. Somebody wants to take some kind of action here. Somebody is awake. They are no longer woke. They are awake. Could be a lot of messages. You could be waking up to messages. Or a message could wake you up, literally. In the inspiration, you have the Five of Wands in the reverse. The end of the war. The end of a battle. Someone is, they're too awake, they're too enlightened to argue about something. Like there could be an argument, but you don't care. It's like, what's the point? The Queen of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so she does look mad. She's in the reverse. This is a feminine energy that I think they might want an argument with you, but you're not having it. You're not participating. But you are taking some kind of action. I feel like someone could be having a bit of a glow up here, but I'm feeling like you're ignoring this person. You're not going somewhere where they could be. It's like, and you could have been avoiding them for a long time, actually, and now you're not. They're really mad at you, but they can't say anything, or they don't know what to say. They have no moves. They can't put anything in front of you. Now I just got somebody kind of waking up in bed and yawning like it's the best day ever. Like you don't have any plans, or you can do whatever you want. You have all this space around you to just wake up. Waking up slowly. Intuition, you have the Three of Swords in the reverse. Somebody feels stupid. Somebody's over a betrayal. Someone's trying to detach. Someone's trying to Someone is trying to detach. It could be this person, between this person and this person. And you don't want to fight with them. You just want to detach. They could represent a block in some way, like they're blocking you. They have no vision. And it just feels like this person, it could be, I was going to say this guy, and then I changed it to person. This person, it's like, they're not bothered. They're illuminated. They know something now. They know something. Something they know prevented a fight. This is also prayer. Yeah, they're on the move. The Chariot in the upright. That's the action. So it's like they're getting up slowly. Like they're taking that. What does that mean? What is that saying? Like they're taking in their surroundings. There's no threat over here. Like maybe I'm watching too many documentaries and shows that are set in like the Wild West. But I just saw this guy waking up in a cabin, taking in his surroundings, looking around. The birds are singing. He woke up to bird song, and there's no threat outside, but actually there is. There is somebody. It's like he can see to a certain diameter, but he can't see this person. So, and this person, it's like they're going to get in their car, or what I first heard was they're going to get on their horse. This person's going to get on their horse. And now it feels like they want to leave this place. They're over something. There's only blockages. There's nothing to be had here. This person wakes up peaceful. There's no threat in front of me. Let's start moving. You might also send a message. So this is, I'm picking up a guy back like 200 years ago, getting on his horse. He's in his cabin. He's getting on his horse. He's riding through this area that there's no threat. But there is a threat. There is upcoming. But there's no fight. So maybe this person is, what's that word? They're not ready. They are mad. They don't like you, or it could be native. I am seeing wands as natives, coins as English, white, cups as American, and what was the other one? Swords as Chinese. I don't know what the Russians are. Maybe they're not relevant at the moment. The Three of Cups in the upright. So there's going to be a reunion. Okay, so this is like a very enlightened person here. Someone who, I'm really getting white and native here. This person, it's like you're not a woke white person. You're an awake white person. On a horse. With a message. With a bird on your back. This sounds so cliche, but what I just heard was you come in peace. This is a native. Okay, so this is like after some kind of betrayal. It could be after a long time. It's and somebody could be feeling stupid in their intuition. Like this definitely feels like a guy, like a cowboy, but he's like a lone wolf. He's not, he identifies more as native than white, but he is white. And the other thing I was going to say was it feels like he is enlightened. One of the reasons is because he's been ostracized from the white community. This is his prayer. And then he's moving towards this. It could be a woman, a native woman. Anyway, there's no fight here. There's no argument. There's going to be a friendship. Beneath you, the base of this, the Nine of Pentacles. This person needs something. Or they need each other. This is a needy energy. It's a not feeling independent. So this could be two people, or this could be a person and a nation of people. Okay, they're not feeling, this is like a working together, like a getting together kind of relationship here. And I'm seeing it as like 200 years ago. This person means no harm. This person is mad. They've been betrayed, but they're in need. This person is going with the Chariot. So there could be like stuff in the Chariot. There could be like bringing things to help, because then there's like a tea party and celebration, friendship behind you. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So someone was fired from a position. So maybe this is a woman. So these two, it could be two women becoming friends, joining up to help these people who could be, oh, they're Nine of Pentacles. So they're white. Needy people. So I could have it backwards. It could be the other way around. It could be this person wakes up in their cabin, gets on their horse, goes across this field to ask for help from the Indians. I meant natives. And then there's like a celebration, a friendship. I've been watching so many documentaries. And yesterday's reading, there was some kind of injustice in the womb of mothers in that reading. It was something horrific. It was something that made me think of like Nazi shit. And anyway, last night, I watched so many history things now that they just pop up on their own. And the one that popped up last night was no surprise to me. It was about a doctor, Dr. Sims, James Marion Sims, and he was called the father of gynecology, and now he's called the butcher. And look him up. It happened in the United States. All of his statues are being removed, and he's been canceled now. He had a statue in New York City, and I guess they buried it in a cemetery. So, and that just knocked out the thought that I had about this one. So I think that's kind of who I was talking about. But something else made me think of what I watched last night. Now, what was it? What was it? Well, hopefully it'll come back. But yeah, this is in... Oh, okay, I think it was... It was the... I'm picking up the Comanches. I'm picking up this attempted raid last night. It was the U.S. government, and there was one area left. It was like kind of Texas, New Mexico area, very barren land, just grassland for eons. Like it looked like an ocean. And they kept going in there and trying to take out the Comanche, and they couldn't. And obviously, and it was the Blanc battle, something like that. It's just so sad. It's just it's so bizarre to be immersed in this right now, and it's all I can feel and all I can see. And I'm walking around people that they just don't care. It's like I feel like everyone's walking around on bloody ground, and they don't see it. The Six of Swords in the reverse is in the headspace. Not over it. And that is exactly the feeling I was just describing. Not being over it. It's like, it's still here. It's still coming up from the ground. These people, Nine of Pentacles, needy kids even, or it's, I don't know why, but harem just popped in my head, but that's not what I was trying to say. I was trying to say fans, groupies. Those could even be the soldiers and just people that are, I don't know how they do it, how they make people think it's okay to, like, there's bounties. There were bounties on every native's head. How did anybody think that was okay? And then we just gloss over it, and it's like we I don't even know how to explain it, you guys. This is so deep. Do I make any sense? So, okay, so I'm relating to this right now. This is somebody waking up, getting on their horse or car, some kind of vehicle. They're going that way with a message. They have no fight in them. They don't want to fight. But something is not over. Something is not going to transfer. Something is not going to, like, this person is saying, I'm not going to gloss over this. I am not going to pretend it didn't happen. This is someone standing up on their soapbox, praying, pleading. They might not be believed. Queen of Coins in the reverse. Someone lost their position as a wife, as a manager, or someone was a thief. Someone was a thief and a betrayer. The Nine of Pentacles. Like I was saying a minute ago, I was feeling like maybe that was the soldiers. Like the soldiers they were slaves too. But then there were posses, apparently. I know that the peer pressure is so strong that people can be forced to do things that they don't want to do. But this is some kind of meeting with a native person that results in some kind of friendship. Okay. This person is one of this posse. I'm seeing the groupies as the posse, as the soldiers, completely in the wrong, not even thinking. But it's because they're so needy. It's because if they don't do what they're told, they'll be ostracized. So I feel like this person could have quit their position as a wife or as a manager, some kind of overseer. Quit. This is stupid. This is wrong. Three of Swords is also a mini death. It's in the reverse. This shouldn't have happened. This is a whole posse of brainwashed white people. But this guy wakes up. Yeah, Six of Swords in the reverse. That's like going to peace, transferring something, transferring somewhere. He's not telling anyone. But he is feeling the carnage that he is supposed to be inflicting. He gets on his horse and off he goes to the natives and switches sides. And then he's in the Three of Cups with them. He doesn't have a fight. He has no fight with the natives. Neither do these people, but they're doing what they're told by the top down. And then, I don't know, they switch off their brain. They turn into this. They turn into the hangman and the upright. Like just, yes, sir. No, sir. Doing what they're told. This person is thinking for themselves. They see the big picture and they're out of here. They're leaving this, I don't know, cult. It feels like a cult. There's no independent thought here. I don't even see who's leading them. Unless they follow him, because he looks like a leader with the Chariot in the upright and the Hanged Man in the reverse. Like he's very enlightened and he's taking some kind of action towards friendship, not carnage. All right, what's the advice? Beautiful. The King of Cups in the upright. So this person is stepping into their true leadership by, oh yeah, saying no. Saying no to wrong orders. Orders that should never be followed. So I feel like this person, they didn't say anything. They know that they've triggered someone by saying no, or by not being a believer in this cult, not being racist. This person is basically guilty in this boss's eyes of not being racist. You will be punished for not being racist. So I feel like this person's like leaving at the crack of dawn. Out they go into this grassland to this native person. He could be in love with this person. This could be almost like an affair. He's switching alliances from being a slave-bought soldier, whatever, automatron, someone that just does what they're told, to realizing what he wants. He wants her. He wants this Queen of Wands in the reverse. And they are going to be together in this boat, the Three of Cups, having fun. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck in the upright. Yeah, this guy is he's making an executive decision to leave behind these racist cowards who kill babies and mothers and unarmed men, and and they haven't stopped. There's still the same government. So they're like any narc, they don't change. You have to leave. So this person is leaving these people who are under some kind of evil influence. His advice is the King of Cups. He's taking as many children with him as he can to save them from being turned into psychopaths and serial killers. He's doing this for a love of these needy people, and it feels like it's like he does love these people, but he can't save them. They're completely gone. They believe they're bullshit. They believe they're better. They believe they have the right to kill whoever they want to kill. Wow. Especially if they put them in a vulnerable position. He's doing this to save these people. These people, they decide you're a heathen. They decide you're wild. They decide you're not, quote, civilized. Once they get you out of your house onto the street, now they think of you as an animal, and it's really easy for them to just take you out. They don't care. They don't care. They are godless. They have no spirit. So this woman, this native woman, she's mad. She's mad. But this man loves her. He comes in completely with reverence. And they talk and they become friends or more. And this person, this man, becomes the Emperor and the King of Cups. He has a lot of love, but he's stopping something. He's like, I am not going to be part of this. This is not going to move forward with me involved. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to this woman, this native woman, we're going to talk. And I'm still trying to figure out why he has the Emperor. I think she is the Emperor. Or they're both going to have some kind of huge impact, bringing these people. They could be trying to save the white people from themselves. I'm going to stop it there. All right. I love you guys because they're so needy. It's like they're useless. They need care and protection from this Queen of Coins in the reverse. Somebody to do with money, like they want to take out the villages in this plane because they want the money, they want the oil, they want the minerals, they want whatever. They always want something. And they thought of these people. Also, these people are in the ground. Listening to these people in the ground. Helpless people in the ground. And this woman is very, very angry about that. But there's some kind of collaboration, friendship. It almost feels like this guy goes to a native woman. They become friends. They become more than friends. And I don't want to say it, but it's like he becomes a chief. And then they bring these white kids in to save them from this wrong cult learning in, quote, civilization. All right, I'm just going to stop it there because I'm just going to lose the plot. All right, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye.